Hello, beautiful people. I am so happy to finally be on here. I've been scared for so many years to even post my first video ever. Overthinking everything, overanalyzing everything, as every human brain does. But here, I just wanted to send a quick, short message that I came to a realization on while I was indulging myself in nature. Today I went to the beach. This is actually my favorite form of nature to be in, is by the water, because I love what the water embodies, what it represents, and what it's taught me without words. I find that incredibly remarkable, that nature has the ability to teach without word, without doing, just simply being. And that is the point of my entire video today, is the art of simply being. Now, as I sat down on the rocks, I was just looking out and simply observing, without analyzing, without identifying what I was seeing or trying to make sense of everything that was going on, everything that was happening, what every single individual animal was doing. Nothing. I was just there, observing. And I came to realize that when you observe the nature, you come to see that everything so perfectly comes together in such a harmonious way, in such simplicity, yet it's so perfect. And what I mean by simple is they're not doing anything in the sense that humans are. Because when humans want to complete something, we turn into a state of doing. We have checklists. We have to figure out what we need to get done in order to get to the results that we want. We always strive for something. And we're very forceful. We have a lot of deadlines. We have a lot of anxiousness within us to get things done and to have things be a certain way, to be perfect, as we would like to say. But I find that the only thing truly perfect in life is just being. And as I'm observing the nature, it was like a work of art, so beautifully crafted, but by an artist that just went with the flow, that just didn't force themselves to see a vision, but just flowed through time and created such this beautiful masterpiece. And it made me realize how much I was being very forceful in my life. I was causing so much anxiousness, so much stress and worry in my mind, trying to become somebody that isn't me, because to define who you are is only a conception of who you are. It is not the real you. It is an illusion, because the real you is the being that I speak of. When you go into this mode of no mind, where you have no perception, no false perception of yourself, no perceptions, period, because perception is an illusion, because it is not reality itself. What I mean by that is, when somebody asks you who you are and you have an answer for it other than I am, you are inflicting this false identity to yourself, because we are not what we say we are. We just are. And a lot of people may not understand that at first, but once you truly connect with the real you, when you truly indulge in nature and you observe, you will find your true essence has always remained here, and it is not something outside of you. It is always here. And one thing that made me realize that was I created a practice where I would completely erase every thought, every belief, everything that I identify myself with, that I would just completely erase it from my mind. Sit in this no mind. And when you sit in this no mind, and everything that you thought you were is emptied from your mind. Every thought, every worry, any thought from the past, any thought of the future, everything's just gone. But something always remains. And that something is you. It is the real you. Because you are not the thoughts in your mind. You are not your mind at all. You are not what you think you are. You are not your material possessions. You are not your job, your occupation. You are not your status. You just simply are. And you're piled up with all of these illusions in life that you lose touch of the real you. The real you that forever remains in peace, in stillness, in pure being and happiness. And it always remains in the present moment. But we are so blinded, so clouded in our minds with all of these thoughts that we do not even see through it. But to get back to what I was saying, the nature does not have to define itself. It does not have to define its role. It does not have to prove itself to anybody else. It does not have to have a status. It does not have to have riches. Nothing. It means nothing. It just is, and yet it so perfectly is. And I find that remarkable, because that is the same for us. We do not need to reach out beyond ourselves to feel love, to feel peace, to feel true wealth in life, because it forever remains within us. It is within us, always. And I really hope that you all see this, you feel this. I want you to apply this to your life. I want you, whenever you feel overwhelmed, to just empty your mind and remind yourself of who you truly are at the core. Remind yourself that the nature that surrounds you, everything that is, you are also a part of. You are a part of the whole that makes us one. The beauty in oneness is we all come in harmony with one another, and we all create what is right now. Take back your power. The real you remains always. You do not have to force life. You do not have to worry yourself. You do not have to anger yourself, to stress. None of it. If you come back to yourself, you will feel the everlasting, eternal peace that remains with you at all times. I hope you have a beautiful day. Thank you so much for your time.